Today I want to talk about something that still makes people uncomfortable. I tell leaders they must learn how to lie, but they've got to spell it correctly. Hello and welcome to the 10 Commandments of Leadership podcast. Here we educate, equip, and empower emerging leaders with God-thought leadership. And we present current events and newsmakers in the light of best practices from the Bible. Again, I want to talk about something that makes people uncomfortable. I tell leaders they must learn to lie. And when I say that, they gasp. And then I explain. No, not lie, L-I-E, but L-Y-E. Love your enemies. And once I explain it, the room changes. Because deep down inside, they know that it's true. Egoholism recovering has made me painfully aware of my own primary egoholisms, which I call spades, S-P-A-I-D-E-S. S, selfishness. P, procrastination. A, arrogance. I, impression mismanagement. D, disorganization. E, eye contact, poor. And again, S, selfishness. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's when scripture hit me really differently. In reading Judges chapter 2, following the death of Moses' successor Joshua, God said he intentionally left enemy nations in Israel's promised land of Canaan, not as punishment, but as formation. You see, obstacles are necessary. They were necessary for character development. And that's when it clicked. My egoholisms are my Canaanites. They're not there to destroy me. They're there to keep me humble. Just like the Apostle Paul's thorn in the flesh back in 2 Corinthians 12. Just like the children of Israel's enemies. God leaves certain struggles in place so we never forget where our strength comes from. Leadership isn't about eliminating weakness. It's about returning to God daily because of it. Let me say that again. Leadership isn't about eliminating weaknesses. No. Instead, it's about returning to God daily because of it. Your opponents reveal your blind spots. Your critics expose your soft spots. Your resistance refines your calling. That's why I say, learn to lie. L-Y-E, love your enemies. Why? Because they force you and me to grow. Every enemy is an invitation to prayer. Every obstacle is a summons to humility. Every opportunity, every opponent rather, is a mirror. Leaders, don't curse your resistance. Instead, thank God for it, because that's where the transformation lives. Thanks again for joining us for the 10 Commandments of Leadership podcast. Please join us every weekday afternoon at 4 p.m. for this podcast series. Also, I invite you to join us each weekday for Tim Allston's Leadership Nuggets, educating, equipping, and empowering emerging leaders to manage ego problems in 60 seconds. And that's airing at 7 a.m., 1 p.m., and 7 p.m. Central Time. And all of these program episodes will be available on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. See you then, and invite your friends. Bye-bye.